wait. We've run out of time. That's the funny thing about endings. They can surprise you. You think you've come to the end, but the story has hardly begun. Look what happened to Toby. He thought it was all over the day they shut down his line. Why don't I cheer you up with the rest of the story? I'd say you've waited years to hear it. There's a line to a quarry at the end of Thomas's branch. It goes for some distance along the road. Thomas was always very careful to whistle here in case anyone was coming. Early one morning, a large policeman was sitting close to the line. Thomas liked policemen. He had been a great friend of the officer who had just retired. Beep, beep, he whistled. Good morning. Thomas expected that the new officer would be friendly, too, but he was sorry to see that he didn't look friendly at all. He was red in the face and very cross. Disgraceful, he spluttered. I didn't sleep a wink last night. It was so quiet, and now engines come whistling suddenly behind me. I'm sorry, sir, said Thomas. I only said good morning. The policeman pointed to Thomas. Where's your cowcatcher, he asked. But I don't catch cows, sir. Don't be funny, snapped the policeman. He looked at Thomas's wheels. No side plates either. And he wrote in his notebook. Engines going on public roads must have their wheels covered and a cowcatcher in front to protect people and animals from being dragged under the wheels if they stray onto the line. You haven't, so you are dangerous. Rubbish, said Thomas's driver. We've been along here hundreds of times and never had an accident. That makes it worse, the policeman answered. He wrote regular lawbreaker in his book. Thomas puffed sadly away. Sir Topham Hatt was having breakfast. He was eating toast and marmalade. The butler came in.
Excuse me, sir. You're wanted on the telephone.
Bother that telephone, said Sir Topham Hatt. I'm sorry, my dear, he said to his wife. Thomas is in trouble with the police, and I must go at once. At the station, Thomas's driver told Sir Topham Hatt what had happened. Dangerous to the public, indeed. We'll see about that. Sir Topham Hatt spoke to the policeman. But however much he argued with him, it was no good. The law is the law, he said, and we can't change it. Sir Topham Hatt felt exhausted. I'm sorry, driver, he said. It's no use arguing with policemen. We will have to make those cowcatcher things for Thomas, I suppose. Everyone will laugh, sir, said Thomas. They'll say I look like a tram. Sir Topham Hatt stared. Then he laughed. Well done, Thomas. Why didn't I think of it before? We need a tram engine. When I was on my holiday, I met a nice little engine called Toby. He takes freight cars from the farms, but the trucks are taking over most of his work, and he needs a change. He has cowcatchers and side plates. I'll write to his superintendent at once. A few days later, Toby arrived. That's a good engine, said Sir Topham Hatt. I see you've brought your coach, Henrietta. You don't mind, do you, sir? asked Toby. The station master wanted to use her as a hen house, and that would never do. No, indeed, said Sir Topham Hatt. We couldn't allow that. Toby made the silly cars behave even better than Thomas did. Hey, you! At first, Thomas was jealous, but he was so pleased when Toby rang his bell and frightened the policeman. They've been firm friends ever since.
was a good ending, Mr. Conductor.
But it wasn't an ending. For Toby, it was just the beginning of being useful again. Toby may be old, but he still has lots of tomorrows ahead of him. And so do you.
You know, I see the mural a lot differently now, ever since we met that painter. He sure did a good job on the signal house.
Mighty kind of you to say so.
Do you like it, too?
Oh, some of my best work. Get the picture?
You mean you painted the mural?
Well, it's part of it. And, of course, the signal house. That was a long while ago, but there's times when it feels like yesterday.
Emmett, you have this signal lantern. Yeah, and there's this part that's missing. And maybe it's still in your case.
Now, isn't this the oddest thing? I believe that I have what you're looking for. I didn't throw it out because I had a sense that it might be important to somebody, somewhere, sometime. But how it ended up in my paint case is a mystery to me.
Wow, thanks, Emmy. Let's go get Billy to put it in. Yeah. We found the missing part.
Whoa, that looks like it, all right.
Oh, where did you get it? Emmett gave it to us. Emmett? Who's Emmett? He's right outside. Really?
Where? I don't see anyone.
Well, he was there. He was standing by the mural just a second ago.
Well, here you go, Stacy. Good as new.
Oh, I've been waiting for this ever since I can remember. Oh, just think the last person to light this lantern was my granny all those years ago.
Ooh, look at that, will you?
Wonderful things are going to happen in this station. I know it.
Reach for the speed, reach for the wisdom, go where the rail may run. Reach for the word, reach for the story, follow the rainbow sun. To a shining time station, where dreams can come true, waiting there for you. So much to see, so far to travel, so much to learn to know. Friends by your side, hope to hold on to, who knows how far you'll go. To a shining time station, where dreams can come true.